Welcome! It's FAQ time, or frequently asked questions. This is another one I get a lot. Which thickness of template should I use, or why are there different thicknesses? Alright, so this is a high shank machine. I use 1/4 inch acrylic on templates on my machine, and as you can see, I can get my template all the way around without any kind of hiccup, any kind of stickiness. There's full clearance, and that's why I go ahead and use 1/4 inch acrylic. There are 3 different thicknesses of templates that templates are made in. So the first is 1/8 inch acrylic. This is your standard thickness for measuring rulers, for piecing rulers. So your Olitfa, your Olfa, your Creative Grid, your Quilter's Rule Ruler. This is the normal thickness that you're going to have. 3/16 is for some low shank machines and some high shank machines. And 1/4 inch is for long arms and high shank machines. So long armers must use 1/4 inch acrylic. This is never ever changed. Always 1/4 inch acrylic for a long armor. I am on a Bernina high shank machine, so I can use 1/4 inch acrylic on my machine, and I prefer to. 3/16, some low shanks. I know Baby Lock Low Shank recommends the 3/16. Some high shanks use 3/16. Again, it all comes down to what kind of clearance you have in the back. And 1/8 inch. These are for the low shank machines, very low shank. That includes Viking, it includes F.A.Q, it includes Singer. Some brothers have to drop to 1/8 inch. So what happens with them, again, because they do not have the clearance back here. So the next question I always get is, well, why can't I just use 1/8 inch? Why do I need a thicker ruler? Well, I'm going to be very careful here. Okay, I keep this very far down, but you can see how if I didn't have this brass wheel keeping that piece down, can you see how I'm going to slide underneath my template, my foot with my template? And that's never, ever a good thing. Now let's get a little bit of stitching in here, and let's slide this down again. Now you could get away with it with 1/8 inch, but it really will not take much, especially if you are on a high loft batting, for you to slip underneath that template. And if you have not lowered that foot far enough, you can see how I can slip underneath it now. So I recommend to everybody, use the thickest template you can use for your machine, because you absolutely do not want your template to get underneath there. Now, if you're not sure what will fit underneath your back of your foot here, this is, as I said, the same thickness as a piecing ruler. So if you take a piecing ruler and you still have plenty of clearance back here, try a second piecing ruler, 2 of them. That's 1/4 of an inch thick. So if 2 of them do not fit back here, you can go drop down to 3/16. If 1 just barely fits and you've got the clearance, then you shouldn't go higher than that, 1/8 inch. Contact your manufacturer of your machine to see what they recommend, or talk to your dealer as well. In the end, it comes down to what you feel the safest with. I have known people who use 3/16 on a Bernina machine. That's fine. If it works great for you, you won't slide under. I personally prefer 1/4 inch. Now, not everybody refers to them by 1/8 inch, 3/16, or 1/4 inch. They are also known as 3 millimeter. That would be 1/8 inch. 4 millimeter. That would be 3/16. And 6 millimeter, which is the 1/4 inch. If you ever have any questions about which thickness to use, contact your dealer, your manufacturer, or us. We'll give you the best answer that's possible. I hope this answered the question about thickness of acrylics, and thank you and happy quilting.